Right. Let's see. The change of light is better. However, it's on my table, and that means that I've not got a lot of space on that corner. But we'll have to see. Sorry about the quite a little bit longer starting intro. I forgot my coffee, so I had to set it. I had to wait for that. Oh, come on, camera! Stop. Focus. That's the one. Yeah. So, why does this look different? Why is it? Has Streamlabs changed? I think they did. So it doesn't show me my chat. I don't like this Streamlabs. Where do you want me to go and look for my chat? Do I now have to go to my dashboard? I guess. Why have I changed this? No, I don't want to log out. Why do I not see the normal stream that I see? No, and not where... This is confusing the fuck out of me. Oh, hang on. No, that's what I was just looking at. This is confusing the fuck out of me. Normally, when I open Streamlabs, it has, what you guys see, and then there's my chat on the side. So where's my chat disappeared? Is it a setting that I have to turn on somewhere? The email channel is back on Pretzel, so sorry, but you'll have to enjoy the email with me. And for those of you watching my VOD, yeah, you don't hear the music, but bloody DMCA's, I couldn't be arsed with it. So, there you go. That's what I had to do. Okay. Figured it out. Right, so, and stop auto-focusing. Just, just be there. Right. Hopefully today we can finish the corset belt. So we should try to get some more light, but it keeps dying on me, so it doesn't hold its charge. So I moved one of my lights, I've got big LED lights, from the corner over there to here in front of me, and it's a lot better. But now it's on my desk and it's taking up space. So I have to... I guess I have to make another one of those stands that can... Or maybe it will fit in that corner. I will have to... I'm not going to do that now. We'll have to go and figure out what I'm going to do. So... Sorry. Coffee is nice. So yes. Hopefully. So we're going to make the bias banding again. And then we can enter all the bones And then we have to sew the bias binding on top so it encloses everything. Now I realized one of the things I have not done is get lace to lace up the back. So for the picture that I might take later on, I might have to go and get the lacing out of my own little corset that I already have. So we'll have to see. Oh, sorry. Coffee's nice. Right, so what we... Put that one there. Yep, everything's here. So let's change to crafting. There we go. So we're doing the same thing that we did before. So to make it the continuously bias binding, so that it's on the edge, make a square. And I need to iron it, so I've already turned my iron on. That's something I usually forget as well. Let's iron this a little bit. Why do you keep auto-focusing? It's not that difficult. It's not something that different. There you go. So I have to get my little thing back on. Did I save it? Of course I didn't save it. Dang. Bias. I don't want a video. I just want images. Thank you very much. Oh, that one is different. That's the image I wanted. Oh, go away. No, I'm not going to accept all. Go away with your freaking... That's the one I wanted. So, and then these sides go that way. Yep, okay, okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Figured it out. So, right. Pencil. Need a longer one. There we go. So that's the show, what we've done if you didn't see it last week. We've done the bias binding at the bottom. So it's nice at the bottom. And that's the inside. How about that? On the outside, looks just as nice. So this way I can wear it both ways. So I'm pretty happy with that. So let's cut this part. Right. So, hang on. You what? And because I need the black side for top. That way. So it's these sides go together this way. There we go. Turn that and turn that on. Also, problematic is that I can't see the stream chat that well. Can I do this way? Can I change you to the other side, chat? No? Can I not? Damn it. Oh well. Do it this way. I can see it a little bit better. Right, so. Other way I'm going to show it, it's going to be... There we go. Oop, with my coffee side. Go there. Here we go. Right. I am having a watch on another camera. One so that you can see from the side, so you can actually see what I'm doing while sewing. So hopefully somebody will sell one for a good price. Because bloody hell they're expensive. Especially Logitech, because everybody wants them. Oh. Why can I not see? Why? Because I need my glasses. There we go. Snappy to snap. Oh, it's still on slow. I'm going straight, I don't have to go that slow. Right. There we go. Nice. All right. Oh. Need to put the bin closer by. Alright, so now I need to open it and iron this flat. Come on. To the end. All right. Nah. Let me give it the power of steam. Right, so now we have to go and do these lines again. Hang on, which way do the lines go again? It says this way around. Did I do it wrong the last time? Have I put them on wrong? Confused face. That way is the way it shows. I assume it works the same way this way. What's this? So it's... It worked last time. It worked last time. Well, we'll see. We'll see where we're going. We'll see where we're going. Right, so I think it needs to go this way. So we need to make the first 4 centimeter line. That's not right. That one's right. So we'll put the first line on. Huh. Maybe that's what went wrong. Alright. Alright, so this is 4 centimeters. Yeah, it is. Ah, okay. So if I do this and line up, I should have another 4 centimeters. Okay, another 4 centimeters. Can I get another one out of there? That's the question. Now I know from last time it was enough, so now I don't have to worry about length. So surprising how much you can get out of a 30 by 30 centimeter square. The way you do this. So I don't think the last one is 4 centimeters. I could have probably... Right. So now, from I remember, you go this way around. This way around. No. This way around. Here we go, this way around. So now we're going to make the continuous line. We have to skip one, because we have to of course have the limit there. So... that means I've got to line this one up here. Spin, 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 spin. So about half let me do something here. So I have a better idea, half a centimeter. There you go. Right, so now we have to skip one line. Which side was the short side? You're the short side. Alright, so if I pin them both on this line, yep. It should work out. Doesn't mean it will. Yeah, that's just about. Yeah, come here. And have we got everything? We should have pinned this one down as well. Here we go. Right. Here we go. Let's hope. Small adjustment. Let's see. Ow. Right. One stub. Oh, come on. I have to make sure I don't accidentally double stitch something. There we go. Ow. So, right, so now, where's my scissors? Where they're supposed to be. Alright, so, you got a tube. Now, let's iron this little bit. Oh, God. All over. That's the nice thing of having one of those sleeve iron boards. You can just go slut. Alright, come on. Open up. Yeah, man. Let me know if the music you can't hear it, or, you know, if you say, it can't go louder, we want to dance along, you know? By the way, how's everybody doing this weekend? I've signed up to a 6-week fitness challenge, which is going to be interesting, with a private, well, not a personal trainer, it's a group of people. Because the 3 months I spent in Belgium, I spent too much comfort eating, which, you know, I'm not going to blame myself for it. Happens. Besides, when you get older, you need to keep your fitness up. Right, so let's see. This is the best part about making bias binding. You go, ooh. You go, meow. And then that tiny little 30 centimeter by 30 centimeters square becomes a couple of meters of bias binding. There we go. And I have to make sure I check, because there's one side that has less than 4 centimeters, and I need 4 centimeters as my bias binding. Because then you end up with 1 centimeter of a border. And cutting, and cutting. There we go. Look how much we've got. Whee! So that's quite a lot. So I think this is the part where, stay there. This is less than 4 centimeters. No, that's 4 centimeters. So let's cut you off there. When is it here that there's a piece? Yeah, that looks like it's not 4 centimeter. You're not 4 centimeters. You're 4 centimeters. We have learned the lesson from last time is to make sure we leave enough space at the end. So let's cut some little corners off here so they don't get in the way when we're doing the folding. Here we go. There we go. Right, I think that's all the little corners. No, not completely. Forgot that one. Here we go. Right. Clean up. Here we go. Right. Now we just have to iron it, and then we can do the bones. So to iron it, I always do first through halves. Are you not 4 centimeters? Come on. Yeah, you are. So first I'm doing it through halves, because that way you can just fold to the middle for the little legs. Alright, so alright, come on. Probably have more than I need, but okay. Breakdown. There we go. I'm good in there. Almost at the end. That's the one. I love having a wireless iron. However, you have to put it back to recharge. You can't go on for hours. It's the only disadvantage. I just don't have to worry about, you know, the cord getting stuck, dragging anywhere. So much easier. Wow, my fingers. And we are at the end. Now, with bias binding, you have 4 areas. So you have, this is what's going to, in principle, sit on the edge. But then you have the 2 legs that go in that do the nice folding, so you get the nice edges. So what we do, and we do the same thing we did last time, we use our pin cushion. Let's just start doing. So that it cools down while being under a weight. Because otherwise it's not working. It will continuously open up again. So folding to the middle, this is why I do it to the middle first. And the other side to the middle. So you get these 2 little legs. There are machines that make this. But the only one I have doesn't do centimeters. It does inches. So it just isn't the right one. I am doing it the wrong way around, aren't I? Or not? Yes, I am. Right, you go on top of there. So that while it cools down and then it stays in shape. Damn it. My eyesight's so bad! Right. Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, I remember what I did. And then I did fold. Ow, my fingers hurt. Because this is hot. The power of steam. Did my camera seriously try to concentrate on... Never mind. You don't have to do that for steam. Let that cool down for a second. And while we're doing this side... You lean on there. Go move to here so that I can fold you double and fold you double and fold you double. Just making sure I've got enough water in there. Yeah, it's getting low. Do the same thing again, fold double and fold in, and we get this nice little right. Come on, of course, that's my fingers. Luckily I was fast enough. There we go, a bit of steam. There we go, just pull it through so it can cool down while it's folded. It's far too hot to, otherwise. And in, and in. And in. And fold this. That's the reason why I fold it in half first, because it's easier to fold in the sides towards that edge that's already there. Why can I not use my left hand and then switch? So, slowly, we are making this, I think it's 3 meters in total now. Don't need it much, but alright. Come on, in the middle. And in the middle. Thank you. Oh, damn it. No, I want you to be straight on top of each other. Same edges. Thank you. Right. This is the boring bit. Soon we'll get to the fun bit of putting in the bones and making the bones. There we go. Go in. Steam. underneath the pin cushion so it cools down and it stays in shape. Why do you open? Come on, stay where you are. Oh, I forgot to say. So one of the things that I ordered this week that did come in, and I forgot about the lacing of course, is I now have a wig head. So soon we'll start working on Ship Mrs. Brahms' hair because wow, that's going to be a challenge. But, you know, I'm gonna have fun trying to figure out how to use a pool noodle to make her hair. I have looked up some of the drag queen YouTube channels that show how they do their wigs and stuff like that, like when they make the massive volume. Now I already have 6, hopefully it's enough, 6 spray cans of Got to Be Glued spray, which is apparently the thing to have to work with wigs. And of course we have to work some of the silver wefts in, so that looks a bit more silver than blonde. And I already started on the shirt, the red shirt that she's wearing, while I was in Belgium. And I have made some adjustments to it that I have to put into the pattern so that I can make a new one, new test piece. And then we can start working on the sleeves. So that might be something that I start working on soon. Until my hobby room is finished. And one of the things I want to do is make a spray cabinet, sand cabinet, out of a very large IKEA plastic container. I have some ideas. I have seen someone do something similar. So hopefully, if people buy my shit on eBay, I can buy a 3D printer, a 3D resin printer soon. But I can't do that until this room is cleaned up, so I have space. But that's something I'm looking forward to, because especially since I got the little screen, I'll show you later, for the iTech, for Ship Mrs. Brahms' eye tech that she has, and so I've been trying to learn MicroPython, which is an absolute pain. I hated coding when it was basic back in the days. So yeah. But it appears it's the size of a small smartwatch, so that's why I'm like, that would be so perfect. I'm getting there. I think we're halfway, more than halfway. So this boring bit will be over soon. Here, hit. Come on, lie flat. The power of steam. Here we go. There we go. Right. So Come on. So, the streams in the weekend may sometimes be on Saturdays, sometimes be on Sundays. It kind of depends on what's happening. It's like yesterday I had to take my car into the garage to replace one of the... Good question what it's called. It's something to do with the suspension. Let's just say it that way. So... But, you know, before I had that replaced, it passed its MOT, so I'm happy with that. Oh. Yeah, come on. Why? Come on, fold over. I know you're a seam there, but you can still fold over. Thank you very much. Come on. Cool. Yep. Left, right. In the middle. There you go. But yeah, this is the boring bit that's almost over. Should be able to do this without my glasses. It's a little bit more fake, but you know. Oh, stay there. Come on. Damn it, you moved. It's a problem trying to, you know, bob along to the music while trying to do this. See, that's why people, if you're watching the VOD, you should come and be here live, and you can listen to the music that I'm bopping along to. I'm still using Pretzel because I still don't trust people not to strike my live stream, so I'm not risking that one. I'm being good. Right, we're almost done. We're almost at the end. You can see the end there. We can do something else that's a little bit less boring. But, come on, fold it over. Come on. Alright. Team. Right, so last bit. Ow. There you go. Right, done. I'll leave that to cool for a second, because I need to grab the little things that go on the end. Here we go. I think I bought more than I needed, just in case. Hopefully I've done that. Right. But yeah. Right, that's done. Ooh. Pin's going the wrong way. So now we've got a very long bit of bias binding that will go on the top. So here's the corset. We'll turn it around. So I'll start with the two on the edge. See if we can zoom you in a little bit. Come on. About a little bit. It's too bad, it's just such dark fabric. But so at the end here, there's two slides here. And we are going to use what they call flat boning to put that in there. Now, I've got these edges. I might have to cut the end off. They're not fitting as well as I was hoping to. So I'm not sure if I can just... Let's just make first. Cut off a length. So some of the boning channels are inside the two pieces of fabric, and some of them are on top, like this one. So, come on, go in. So, okay. Now I need to make it a little shorter than that, of course, because it's going to be a centimeter around it. And then we snip it off. Please. I hope I do. Come on. You said I could snip this with these kind of. Oh, wrong way around. Why can I not? Yeah. Can you do a little bit first? Why are you not going through? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly grab my other one. Don't know why it's not working, but I'll be right back. Right. Even my stronger ones don't go through it, so I need to quickly check. How the fuck how the fuck do people cut flat? Pretty sure I just saw people do it that way. Huh. Right. No, not the spiral one. The spiral one is fine. Oh. You need to get snips. Fuck. I don't have snips like that. Dang it. I guess we can... Damn it! I wanted to finish the corset today. Otherwise it's going to be a very short stream. You know what? Put those aside. God damn it. I really should research shit before, you know, I start streaming. But I know I can use these with this. So I guess we'll go and do the spiral boning. So, spiral boning. So on the back, the bones need to be straight. They don't need to bend, so that's why you use flats boning. But in your sides, where you curve, you'd use spiral boning. So it holds you in, but it bends. Because God Almighty, otherwise it's terrible. So the white plastic ones, therefore the flat one. How many do I have? So I need 1, 2, 3, 6 bones. So I need 12. Let's make sure I have 12. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I've got more than enough. Just in case I fuck any up. It's usually why I buy more than one thing. So first things first. I'm gonna bend. So you can see the two little ends sticking out. So I'm gonna bend those in. My big. Can I bend you with this one better? Well, gone a little bit in. Right, so you put the little thing on it. So here we go, and then give me 2 seconds. I can't find my fingers sometimes. There's a specific way to hold. Yeah. So let me go back to my, so I can see, you can see. First you start with going this way around. And then flatten it. The way they do it is, oh, they have slimmer snips, that's why. Right, so one cap on, so it can't stab through. I guess we'll go to and then we can measure out, see where we're going. So this is a boning channel that was made for this side. So we're going to push it all the way in. There we go. Now I know I'm going to have a centimeter where the end. So at the bottom here, there will be bias binding about a centimeter. So I can't have any boning there, of course. Because, you know, it will make it difficult. So I need to move about a centimeter out. Come on. Right, come out. So, end centimeter back. And then we snip. There's in principle 2 wires that you need to snip on the edge. Oh, come on. I have done this before. Why can I not do it today? Hi, Moonlight. Rain. You mean the caps? The ring, this is just continuous spiral. You buy it this way. If you mean the caps, yeah, so you buy it like this. This is called spiral boning, this metal bit. And these are just the caps, so it doesn't poke you. So this is spiral boning. This is what used on the sides of your corsets. So, because it can bend with you. So that, you know, if you had rigid boning like they used to have, the wheel boning in the sides, you will not be able to bend over or sit down. That's why a lot of ladies used to stand a lot. So this is straight boning. This is flat boning. And that goes at the back where the end of where the eyelets are. So, because that just needs to be straight. That doesn't need to bend that much. And that's kind of where you pull everything together as well. So that needs to be straight. But these days I seem to have lost all my strength in my fingers, in my hands. So I need to find that cutting mark again here. But yeah, I don't make this stuff. This is what you buy at a corset supplier. Corset making supplies. So, but normally I've been able to cut through one of these rings without any issues. Geez, today is really not my day, is it? Yeah, so this metal, this is spiral boning. And if you look at my corset, so this is the corset. So this is the front panel. And there'll be 2 going here. That's in between the fabric. And then in the curved bit, so this is the side, the very curved bit. Come on, camera, focus. Focus. So this is the curved bit. You can see even with the fabric, it's not straight, it's curved. And the one there. Especially the one that's, you know, here. Exactly in your sides, you need that to be, so you can, you know, move. So any corset you buy these days should have at least spiral boning on the sides. So and of course, to make sure that the metal doesn't poke through your fabric, just think of, you know, bras, a nightmare. You use these little caps that you just stick on so that it covers everything. Now it's literally, it's just rings interwoven. But normally you could just cut the sides and you can cut one of the rings through and you can cut the other side. Where's my cutting mark there? So I should be able to just, but I seem to have lost all the strength in my hands. Since I haven't done any work lately. So I use my bigger ones. So I have used these, I have cut them before. Huh. Though I haven't used this supplier before. So literally, you just snip this side and that side. So why can't I not get through? Ah, there we go. That's one side. Now let's get the other side. Here we go. I don't know why that took me forever, but it did. Just make sure when I put it against it, oops. That should work. So that's 1 centimeter. Yep. So now we're going to squeeze them that way. So you squeeze them in, and then you squeeze them against down. Come on. Make sure that they don't move, because they need to make sure that they're all the way in. I'm just going to squeeze the top bit a little bit because it seems to want to move. There we go. Do that on this side as well. Right, there you go. Damn it! Why did you squeeze the other way? There you go. No, don't fly. There you go. Right. Think they won't move now. Now, should, if I put you in all the way, or do I have to make it shorter? I think I have to make it shorter, because that's not 1 centimeter. Dang it. Damn it! Come here. Duh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh well. So I need to cut you down there. Right. There we go. Right, so is this 1 centimeter now? Because that's the bias binding. A little bit more. Thing is, I should. Come on. Tiny bit more. Ah! Yeah! See, some sides I just don't want to cut. Come on. Right, that should do it. Hopefully. Right, so come on, bend in. Thank you. Right, let's see if this still fits around. Yep. Right. Hopefully this is now the right length. I think I might have to use like a zipper attachment to attach that. Hopefully that should be correct. Now I'm going to check, because if this is the right length for the other side, I can just made this length for all the others, the 4 others, because the inside one is smaller. It depends. So I rarely make my own pattern fully. I have a tendency to buy a commercial pattern and then amend it, because changing a pattern is easier than actually making it all from scratch. Total Sapphire Panic! Hello! Welcome to the stream! Oh, thank you! Thank you so much. I am absolutely... You'll find that my music here will always be a form of rock, punk, emo, something in the area, so... That's kind of music I listen to, so... I kind of, you know... I like to enjoy myself when I'm sewing, so there may be an occasional dance around. But welcome to the stream. I am trying to make the bones in this pattern Saf, okay, thank you so much. I'll do that. Tell me if you stream, because then I'll just follow, because I like follow serious seamstress. I mean, I mostly do cosplay, so there will be armor making and other things. But sewing is something that I've done for most of my life, because my mom taught me. So the sewing part of a cosplay is for me always the needs. But this is the first time of me making a corset. I just wish my camera would pick up more. But yeah, for patterns, this is actually a free pattern that I'm using. Although it wasn't big enough for me, because this is the biggest problem I have. I'm not a small girl. Oh, don't tell me this. I might have to use a little bit of glue to keep these caps from coming off. So I don't make normally. So I need to move my... Oh, come here. Oh my god, that sounds awesome! Oh, that sounds awesome. Well, promise me you come back and tell me if you guys have music somewhere online. Because for some reason, give me a second. I don't understand why I'm watching this when I actually want to watch this stream. Yeah, I mean, in my time, when I was younger, I played saxophone. I still have the saxophone, but I have neighbors, so there's no way of turning it down. Sorry, what I'm trying to do at the moment, what people maybe not realized, I'm missing the end cap and it's still in the fabric, so I'm wriggling it out. $20 pockets! Oh, I am a terrible hand seamstress. Oh, right. We have to hang on. Where's my screen? Click, clickety click. Here we go. Have a follow. How do I go out of this again? No, not that. Oh, there. Ah, that sounds so cool. But yeah, I mean, I follow people like, oh, what's she called again? Bernadette. And I'm fritzing on her last name. So I follow a couple of people who make like Victorian clothing and stuff like that, and they do the hand sewing, and I'm just terrible at it. I am absolutely terrible at it. And that's because, you know, my mom taught me how to sew on the sewing machine. She's a quilter. This sounds terrible. She was a quilter because she's sadly enough she's not in this world anymore. So here we go. Put it back on. Now we've got full bone again. So that seems to be the right length for that as well. It seems to be too long for that one. And are you the right length for this one? Oh, that's the thing. So one of the things before COVID, because COVID kind of killed this off. So I used to play roller derby. If you don't know what kind of sport that is, it's going to take a while to explain. And I started making hot pants and shorts for the team girls because they were from a size a UK 6 to up to a UK 24. And after a size 14, okay, so after a size UK 14, which is EU 42 or US 12, there seems to be nothing on the market. Ah, yeah, I used to be a referee when I couldn't play anymore. And there was nothing around of a larger size that was cool. So I started making them for myself, and then people said, oh, can you make me one? And I'm like, okay. Yeah, they needs to be longer, shorter. So I'm like, alright, okay, I'll do that. And as a result, I started making lycra shorts, and then people wanted me to make other things. A friend of mine who played roller derby and did pole dance said, oh, you know, I wear your shorts to pole dance. And she says, oh, can you make me a top? So I made a top. And, oh, can you make me a leotard? I did. So I started a business a little bit from that, selling on Etsy on my own website. And that's lycra. So I can sew lycra almost with my eyes closed. Yeah, true, they can. It's not used a lot, but they can. So I can sew lycra almost with my eyes closed. And a lot of seamstresses hate lycra, and I can get it. I get it, absolutely. But yeah, I'm pretty good. Oh, dang ads. So yeah, we'll wait. Yeah, 1:30. Yeah, I should have said, and gone on a break and. It should be over soon. Come on, don't move. Right, if I'm correct, the ads should be over now. I've set them on the minimum amount allowed, so... I mean, it's not that I'm getting rich off them anyway. Why, if every time I do that, do they... Oh, thank you for the follow, Sapphire. Saph. I should keep an eye on the time, because I know they usually run on the 30 minutes of an hour that I'm streaming, so... Here we go. Right, one more cap on. Must be an easier way. They show it to do it with 2, but... Sapphic. Ah, sorry. So my problem at the moment is... I changed my streaming area around. Yeah, no, I changed my whole streaming around, and now before in front of my screen is part of my light, because I had the light next to me here and it wouldn't give me enough light. So even now I'm not happy with the amount of light that I have. But I needed more space, so I had to change it around. So I have to move the screen to actually see. Saf. That's it. I'm going to write brain, remember, Saf. Thank you. Please. My ADHD head can hold it, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, Lycra I can do. This is all new for me. Sewing in a straight line is... Why? I do cross stitching, but that's something completely different. So I need to measure. Right, let me put you in here, because then it's done and gone and out of my way. Here we go. That's 1. That's my pencil. I need 1 centimeter from the edge, because that's where the bias binding goes. So if you weren't here in the beginning I made all this bias binding. So, you know, the 4-way from the piece of fabric. So you go there, and then I know you're not straight, but neither am I, but you know. But yeah, I need to make a... Can I buy... I have bought so many stands now. I have a stand for my microphone. I've got my microphone as like a boom at the moment, because it used to be on my desk. I have a different one for my camera. Because I used to have one, because the table's against the wall now, so it needs to be able to go over. I have one on the side there that I still have to buy a camera for, so you can actually see the sewing machine better up front. I have my monitor now on a stand, so it's not on the desk, so it doesn't move when I bang the table. So I need to go there. Right. I have to apologize. So I am wearing contact lenses because I'm actually blind. I can't see in the distance. But now that I'm getting older, I also can't see up close. So, fuck getting old, but yeah, one of those. But yeah, this is the first sort of corset. This is not even a full corset, it's just a corset belt. Here we go. And the thing is, I'm doing all this work, and you won't even be able to see this. Where did I make the snip? There. So snip the other side now. I should be able to take them apart. And yeah, about. Just need to take this little bit off. So yeah, I'm gonna need to get a stand for this big light here, so it's not in front of my screen, so I can actually see things better. So if I hold this way, I'm normally reasonably ambidextrous, but it seems that for some reason I can't do this with two hands. Thing is, by the time I'm done, and I've done all of them, I'll be an expert. And then I don't need to do it anymore. Right. Right. Hopefully this will stick. You go in there. And are you in enough? Yep, that's enough. 3. Only 4 more. Oh, let me get up a lot. Ew. Because my pillow's moving from my chair. Here we go, that's better. Have got any coffee left? Cold coffee, why not? Right, next one. Right, so there's a cap on. Alright, so hold you, come on, hold you in the middle, you there, damn it, sorry if you're wearing headsets, come on. And squeeze. Right. Right, hopefully. It's not gone all over the way, so let me squeeze that again. Damn it! This is not going the way I wanted to go. Right, okay. Hopefully. This will stick. Right, so again, let's make a mark where the 1 centimeter is. So no, that's where the bias binding is going. there. This is such unwieldy stuff. I wish I could have bought the right size. Sadly enough, I didn't know. Because I've changed the pattern. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, missed. Yeah, there you go. And I hope, once this is on, that, yeah, come on. Yep, that looks fine. Right, let's try and get this. No problem. I have several people who literally just lurk. I do that as well. I sometimes am on people's streams, but because I'm like doing something else at the same time, I'm like, I need to concentrate on this. Oh, fingers, come on. So, let's try and squeeze together. Squeeze. And while holding this, there we go. That looks a lot better than I... See? Third one and I'm getting a lot better. Let me move my chat. Yeah. This is one of the things... Burnout is real when you're working on something. So I'm kind of want to quit working on the Lycra stuff. So I've been trying to sell off what I have ready made because I've lost motivation. But then I've been doing it for so long, so I totally get that. So, oh no, 12. So hang on, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes. Sorry, when I count in my own language. I'm originally from the Netherlands. I live in Poland. Ah! You must be the most patient person on earth that I know. Because I'm terrible. In that respect, I have no patience. So now I'm wondering, if for these on the pattern they use. Have you been doing it for a while? Yeah, I bet. So one of the things that I'm thinking about, on the pattern, they're actually using spiral boning for the front. That is fast. So I do cross stitch, something I don't do on stream because it's something that I enjoy just outside of things, doing it while watching something or watching a friend of mine do stuff or chatting to them. And I'm making a gift for someone. Let me check if he's not here. Don't think he's here. So the back of the frame, I actually put a piece of felt and I've hand stitched the words on it and then hand stitch it around. I have to take it out to shoot jumps. Because I couldn't get the stitches to go one length. Like, they're all different lengths. In the end, I was like, you know what, fuck it, nobody sees the back. But yeah, I admire, because, you know, the people that I see making Victorian stuff, and they, you know, they make the stitches on the inside of corsets by hand. Yeah, wow. So let me have a quick look and see, because I kind of think that I could do flat boning in the front. I should have enough. Let me measure. $22 times 4, 88. $110. No. Did I buy a meter or did I buy more than a meter? I think I only bought a meter for this. Because then I have to do the spiral boning. No, I bought more than a meter. Because this is a meter on me. Right, so 50, 50. Yeah, I bought a meter and a half. So that should be enough to put straight boning in the front. I don't know, for some reason I think that would work. It's still bendy, but not as bendy as the spiral boning. Yeah, that is. I mean, I sit hours like that doing the cross stitching, so, which is, you know, some people call me crazy for doing that. So let me, since I can't cut the flat boning at the moment, can you use flat bones for, no, not for dogs, what the fuck? For I don't want, yeah, Rebel Madness is where I bought my own. Everybody uses spiral boning for the front. The thing is, I need to find out if I have snips or something that I can cut the flat bones with. I don't think I have, and I have an extensive amount of tools. Okay. But most people have a busk at the front. Yeah, no, let me know. Because I would love to, you know. Right, I'm not going to do the spiral bones for the front yet. Because I'm going to try. I'm going to make the flat ones and then see how I like it. And otherwise, so yeah, no, let's make the bones for the side, since I will have to have I'll take a quick break in a minute. So I can see if I can find. But yeah, again, this means I'm not finishing the freaking corset because I didn't think about what kind of snips I needed. I thought I would have been able to cut them with something like this. But they're like sheet metal. Oh well. Well, we live and learn. By the time I'm done with this, I can start a freaking... face spun. Alright, I'll keep an eye out. Hello, kitty cat. Are you going to run again when I'm trying and show you off to the stream? Yeah, because you don't like being picked up, do you? No. Yeah. Kitty cat. Gimme. You're gonna let me pick you up. It's this thing is as soon as I think about picking you up, you already run. Yeah, are you psychic? Are you psychic, kitty cat? Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know if anybody else can hear you. Ah. That sounds interesting. Yeah, boxing gyms are their own little entity, aren't they? I used to do pole dancing back when I lived in the UK, and the place I used to go to, Pole Fire. Ah, that makes, yeah. And at Pole Fire, it's all rock, metal, punk music to what we dance to. We dance to, at least, because I'm not in the UK anymore. And the walls were black. So, you know, it wasn't a bright... you know, when you go to like one of those gyms, those chain gyms, where it's like bright white and mirrors and just, you know, horrendous in my opinion. So they had a whole different vibe, and it just felt so much more. Because it made me feel less, you know. Hey, the music, of course, was far more my music than dance music. Although I have to admit, I have my own collection of 90s dance, because, you know, I'm old. Although, I'm very glad that we had a smoking ban though these days. Oh, I've thrown something on the floor. I just noticed in the corner of my eye. Oh! always be dragons for me. I've been fascinated by dragons because this was my first tattoo. My dragon. I don't know if it's. Hang on. The light makes it a little bit, but that's my very first dragon tattoo. Well, that's very first tattoo that I got. It's a dragon. I have a few more these days. Just a few. It's like my my raven. Well, it's not a raven. It's a crow. It's a hooded crow. My snake. Now I've got Magaz and Rune. So, but yeah. So something random in between. Yeah. Jealous. So one of the, is it this one? This is one of the other characters I'm going to be doing. This is a lot more sewing and a lot less armor making. And so you can see she's got the eye tag. So this is a little smartwatch, and it has a microprocessor on it, an accelerometer and a gyroscope. So I want to code this so that when I move my head, that the little green dot opens and closes. And I can't code, so it's been a challenge to do that. But that's for. So I can't think to save my life, so. Oh yeah. So, right, let's back to the bones. Pencil. So, right, so a centimeter there and a centimeter on this side. So it needs to be within that line. I'm just, I have volume. I absolutely have volume. But I don't have much else for singing. Oh, come here. This spiral one is a nightmare to try. Well, you seem to have all the bits and pieces for a good band. Like I said, I can play saxophone, that's about it. Ugh. Right, so another cat. Well, that's an essential quality for the lead singer. From all the metal bands, no, not all the metal bands. I wouldn't say all the metal bands, but it's a good quality to have as a lead singer, as a lead vocalist. Right, let's hold that way and then see if I can. Hopefully that will make sure that it stays. There we go. And another bone done. And that one goes there. Are you there again, kitty cat? Yes, meow. You gonna let me pick you up so I can show you the stream? No? Can you come and say hi? Yeah? Come on then. No? One day I want to show you off. I guess I'll have to put you on my Instagram. Right. See, now I'm getting further. By the time I'm at the end, the last one, I'm really quick at this. I'm going to be so quick at this. Sadly enough. Then I probably won't have to do it anymore. Right, so... hold you down. Just realised you can't see what I'm doing. So, one of the things I'm doing with this bone, with the cap, is holding it with these pliers, because they've got ridges on it, so it's easy to hold it. And then with the other one, I'm just squeezing it. And hopefully it sticks then. Nope, that one still, see, that one still falls off. So, go back on. Right, squeeze more here. And then at the side, that's better. Right. Oops, come here. Don't poke my eye, thank you very much. Alright, so here we go. Around there. Missed. There we go. And another one. Whoops. Come here. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. So, cap on. Squeeze the sides. Alright. Hold that. Squeeze the top. Right. Hopefully that'll do. Well, you know, At least it's a live goal. There we go, another bone. Come here. Right, so hold you in space. That's always a good eye. Go. I can see you, kitty cat. I have my hands full up. Damn it! Why can't you sit for a second? I mean, I'm always being told that I should dress my age and act normal. For someone who was born in the 70s. So, not really going to happen. I've never done what people thought of me. Well, as long as they're an open-minded one and not an evangelistical one. Because they seem to have something weird in their heads, to be honest. Well, you kind of have all the... It almost sounds like a D&D story. I really hate that my eyesight's going so backwards. See, I spend too much time with people who play D&D. I don't play D&D because my neurodivergence doesn't like it. I can't do the whole fantasy. I can read fantasy. I do read a lot of fantasy, hence my love for 40k. So... But I know people who play it a lot. Yeah. I mean, I consider myself queer, and you know, being Dutch and having been raised in the 70s and the 80s, my motto has always been, I don't care your biological sex, gender identity, if I like you as a person. Sadly enough, I'm slightly demisexual in that way, and I'm sexually attracted to you. I don't care. But for a very long time, it was just didn't have a name the way I was. So It's only now that, you know, now you've got the label of pansexual. Ooh, shit. Hang on. I dropped something. There you go. But yeah, being someone who loves fantasy, it does kind of sound like a D&D party. That reminds me, I need to think about what I want to wear for Pride. And that sounds maybe silly, but I love dressing up. I mean, I'm not a cosplay for nothing. For me, Pride is important, especially because I live in Poland. Poland hasn't got the best of... let's just say they're way behind on women's rights. Let alone LGBTQ, IA plus rights. So, Pride is important here in this place. People say, oh, we don't need Pride anymore. Oh, we do need Pride. There's still countries where it's a death penalty for people. So... I need that to be very, very firmly in. Right. Look. I have bones in here now. That's so cool. Hang on. Let me see. You can't see. Hang on. Can you go down, camera? It's hard to do this without mirror because the camera is the wrong way around. There we go. Way! Look, bones. Ooh, my ice holder. But that's... Can't see a little bit of my green screen. There we go. That's better. There we go. So, that's the spiral bones in. I am so happy about that. The question is, I still want to try flat boning in the front. Because most corsets have a busk, which is a metal closing. And I don't have that. So I don't have the structure of the front metal boning. So I might be able to just put flat boning in the front, and I think that makes it more rigid to hold my belly in, because, you know, I have one. So, have I got something I can cut? So I didn't realise you couldn't cut flat steel with this. Ow. You please stay there. Thank you. I'm going to try one more time. See if I can get through here. No, I don't think so. No. So I'm just translating in my head because although I live here, I've been living here for 6 years. Value to me has always been done in euros or pounds because I've lived in England longer than I've lived in Poland. But alright. Okay. I mean, I've not seen them, of course. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But people are, in my opinion, most people are pretty good at understanding what handmade yeah, I thought so. Some countries, some places are really good about handmade stuff and understanding the pricing. Not everybody. I mean, the amount of times I get people contact me on Etsy, can you not do it cheaper? No. And I'm not even pricing mine really high anyway. How am I going to cut this? Any other options, internet? Yeah, they're all snips. Dang! Right, it looks like I might not have. If you're on the other side of the earth, you're in Australia. Yeah. Then your postage is going to be a pain as well. I have heard so many Australian makers complain about how much it costs for them to send stuff. So, I mean, I'm lucky compared to, like, my mom used to live in no, you just I have had friends that like, yeah, I'll pay you later, and never, and it was, those kind of things. So now it doesn't matter who they are. They're paying before I make anything. Most of my friends are fine with that, but yeah. No, no, that's definitely something that I would say I've given up on doing that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've had people ask me if they could pay me later while making a custom item. I'm like, no, because if it's custom, I can't sell it. Standard sizes I can put on my Etsy, but then it's hoping that you can sell it. Or like I do now, I have a sale, so I'm never going to get enough the same amount of it. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go on, be right back in a second. I just need to see if I rummage in my So I'm wondering if I'm sure I have had snips. I'm just looking as well, 'cause I'm pretty sure I can cut this plastic off. It's supposed to be so that you can sew through it. There you go. So let's see. I just wish it was thinner. Why is it so thick? Oh, can you squeeze it? Could I squeeze it? Still loose. Do you have an Instagram or anything like that where you post something on? Because then I'll have a look on that. I can't look on this screen. Right. Dang it. I hate that I don't know how to do. I can't cut this. So, can I bend it? Will you snap? No. Problem is, I do have a metal saw. Let's see. Oh, it's a Discord one. I might be able to open that on this. My stream PC is something that's very, very low. So it's like all the old bits from my old PC. Okay. It's not sharp on my PC, so I don't know if it's my PC or... Yeah, it could be because the PC I'm working on at the moment is very low quality. And even the screen is like it's an old 19-inch screen, so it could be that way. Right. Luckily, you don't need much to stream. I mean, if I wanted to stream games, it wouldn't be on this PC. It would be on my game PC. Yeah, that's good. I can open it on my other computer. Why? I want to cut this so I can finish this. Why does never ever anything go by plan? Cool, I got that. Right, I am going to quickly be right back. I'm going to see if I have snips. I'm sure I have something. Because I have cut metal before. I'm just going to dig in my craft bin for a second. I'll be right back. Damn it! Sorry. Yes, I was muted because I mute my mic when I walk away. Just in case. Sorry about that. Anyway, repeat what I just said. So I can't, because I haven't got the snips that can cut through the flat boning. I can't finish. So so what have we done? I hate doing this because normally I want to finish this. So we've put the, come on, camera. Why can you not keep it properly? Why are you going dark all the time? Here we go. So what have we done today? We put the boning in, all the spiral boning on the sides. We need to put some flat boning on the edges here where the eyelets are. And same on the other side. And what I want to do is I want to put some flat boning in the front. Because most corsets have a closing in the middle, a busk, and it has metal closing. So that already has kind of like this strict, rigid line in the front. So I want to put flat boning here because flat boning doesn't move as much. And then I'm going to have to wear it for a little bit to see if I'm not going to have problems with mobility. No problem. I might be lurking around then. Because I'm looking at time. It's 7:45 in the afternoon here, so 6:42 p.m. So I'm gonna make some food soon. So I'm gonna think about doing the flat boning. So we made the bias binding with this continuous bias binding, because you can see the seams that we have, so that it's stretchy. Because this fabric is really not stretchy, so you have to make it on the special way. So we're gonna have, next week, because on Wednesday I have a dentist appointment. So I don't think I'll be streaming on Wednesday. Because, you know, I have no idea, because there's a tooth that's broken off a little bit. And I think it's one that's already been fixed before, so it's only filling that's been broken off. But yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to, how quickly it all goes. So we'll sort that out. Yeah, flat boning to be put in. So it will be next week, either the Saturday or the Sunday, it depends. Keep an eye out between 3 and 4. And then once that's done, we can put the top on, the top bias binding, and then it's done. Then it's finally done. So, yeah, quite happy about that. I'm also thinking, because I'm not liking how thick these are. They're not that much thicker than these, are they? No. Because I was thinking maybe otherwise make a hot glue, but then you can't wash. Well, you can only wash it hand by hand. I think that's always. It's never going to be on top of my body. It's always going to be over the habit that I made for the outfit, for the cosplay. Because it's always going to be over the dress. So I'm not going to, put it in the washing machine or anything. But I put a little bit of hot glue over it so that it protects the sharpness of the corners. So, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I can't do much else at the moment. It's really pissed off my hell. But now that I have my cork head, I can also start looking at doing the. I can do the wig. Why is the light so light? Okay, there we go. Because she's a bit too long, and the fringe is a bit too long. See if it's better on the other screen. There we go. Yeah. Hi Agent Crush, welcome to the stream. This is a corset belt. It's more of it's not really a corset, but it's literally just to go around the waist. So it's like a waist cincher without the busk. That's what it means, but it's a waist cincher without the busk. Because I do have a waist cincher. But because of the outfit of the cosplay I'm doing, not that one, that one, there's going to be armor on the top. So I couldn't have... Yeah, I mean, I liked to be a different Sisters of Battle than the one that most people have, which is the black armor with the red cloak. So I wanted to be a little bit different, as always. So it's the Order of the Bloody Rose. And so I couldn't have a busk. I couldn't have a busk on the front, because then I wouldn't be able to fit the armor properly on top of it, because the busk does stick out a little bit. So I found this pattern online for this busk. I had to amend it a little bit because, you know, as normal, so they don't go to my size. So yeah, so I've got the Order of the Bloody Rose on there, and I made it double-sided. So this is the one with the fleur de lis from the Sisters of Battle. And the bone channels are just, you know, they're visible, but they're not like terribly ugly. So yeah, and you know what? You know what this is? Posca marker. Silver Posca marker. That one is also a Posca marker. But that pops a lot, doesn't it? But because the way the bone channels are, it doesn't, you know, you can wear it both sides. Because this side is, you know, you see the seams around. And this one is just on top. So I really like that way. This is my first time making one. First time working with bones. First time making anything that has bones. So, yeah. The problem is, but I didn't realise, I thought I could cut the flat boning just with some snips, these cutters, and I can't. I need metal snips, so I can't finish. I have made bias binding from the same fabric. The fabric is like a really strong... Hang on. This fabric is really cool. It's double-sided. So it's, you know, it's a charcoal one side and off-white. Because the cloak she's wearing, the image doesn't show it. But for her order, the cloak is black on the outside, white on the inside. And I didn't want to have lining. I didn't want to do a lining. So I searched high and low and ended up in America at Mood. And I found this fabric. And it's a very thick, it's very strong canvas cotton. So I had to make bias binding because that's the only way you can make the stretchy stuff. So, let me see if I think it's hanging after behind my... Yeah, here it is. Ugh. I'm gonna switch to my other screen. Hang on. I need one of those button pusher thingies. So this is the so normally, and then it goes all the way down with the little split. So most Sisters of Battle cosplayers, what they do is they have like a bolero for the sleeves, and then have like the skirt part, the two flaps, to name it that way. They have it loose and attached to the belt usually. But I didn't want that. I wanted to be able to take off the armor and still have the feeling that it's a Sisters of Battle. So I decided to go and make, based upon, in principle, because they're battle mons. So I'll base it onto a habit. But the fabric, of course, is one piece of fabric. And I made a very interesting way of doing, doing the seams. And need a better camera for that. So it's a special way, so I made it so that the seam, there's no colour, because otherwise if you just fold it double you get black on the inside, and I didn't want that. So I made a very different seam. Which, have I got my tester here? Yeah, so I made a normal seam. Oh no, this is... So I put the fabric, so I put the wrong side onto the right side, seamed it, and then fold it up, and then fold it double, and then put it down. I made the seam that way. So it's a bit complicated, but yeah, so in principle, it's a whole habit, a whole dress in principle underneath the armor. And then to give myself a little bit more of a shape, because you know, I'm you know, yeah, because also where the so where the split is, I didn't want to have two separate pieces. So this is my tester. So this is in principle the top, and then it goes to the skirt bit. But then I had to make, of course, the seam. But how am I going to do that when, you know, I have to make the weird seam that I have so that it looks normal? So this is my little trial and error how to put the seam so that I can make this French seam here like this, and then switch over to where the normal seams go, like that. So that was my little tester piece. On my YouTube channel are all my stream VODs, so if you wanna, you know, if you're bored and you wanna see, because they're not edited at all, they're literally just thrown up there from my my website. So but yeah, I'm stuck now because I can't cut the flat wires to do the rest, to do the front ones and to do the ones near the eyelets that need to have the flat seam, the flat but we've got all. Can I get you out? Yeah, man. All the spiral boning is inside on the sides. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Although I wish I was further, and I now would have been seaming the bias banding on top. But hey ho, so be it. But yeah, I need to. I have. So what? When you just came in, I was just showing that I have finally bought a clamp with one of those heads that you can put the wigs on, because this is just a plastic head. So this is the wig for this project, and I need to cut her fringe because it's a bit too long, and the hair in general is a bit too long. So she needs to go to about there. So oh yeah, and I made a mask from June. That's usually what she wears. Well, this was supposed to be for TwitchCon. So last year, TwitchCon had this thing that you could not, you Yeah, I want to make the rest, but I have 2 cosplay projects on the go at the moment. So TwitchCon last year, you had like a year before TwitchCon, which is in June. You can start making the outfit, and you have to stream it, and then you apply, and then they choose you, and all that sort of stuff. This year they decided not to do a TwitchCon. So I don't know. And also this year, I've been away for 3 months because my mom went into hospital in beginning of February, and she's had cancer for a while. And as you can hear, I'm talking in past tense because sadly enough she did die. She lost the battle to cancer. So I left early February and I didn't come back home because my mum lives in Belgium and I live in Poland. I didn't get home till like the end of April. So I was also planning on doing this one, working on Ship Mrs. Brahms, and I was planning on bringing that to Warhammer Fest in the UK in April. But of course, I've not been home to work on things, so at the moment I don't have a plan on when I'm going to wear this or Ship Mrs. Brahms. Because I'm not going to be finished before all the conventions happen. So we'll see what happens. I'm enjoying making it. Oh, thank you. Is it Crush or Agent? Agent sounds alright. It's sadly enough one of those things in life. And she made the age of 79. Agent. She made it to the age of 79, so she wasn't young. So she was. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why I'm so behind. But my mom was a seamstress. She makes quilts, but she taught me how to sew. She only started making quilts, I think about 15 years ago. Before that, she made clothing and all kinds of other small things. And she, even while she was in hospital, she asked me about what am I working on, because I have a sewing machine at home. You can use it. So I have started working on small projects, some small things, while I was while I was in her apartment. But yeah, she always encouraged me. There's even a stream with my mom when she was here in Poland in October, while she was wrapping me in duct tape to make a body. So I have at least, a stream as well with her. So that was really cool. But yeah, it's been shitty, but this sewing, creating is, it's my therapy. I think it's therapy for a lot of people. So yeah, I've been enjoying doing this, and I think it won't be till next year, unless there's conventions like past August, like you're looking at October, November. I think there actually is one in November here in Poland. I will have to have a look. But yeah, I'm way behind, and at the moment I'm not doing enough to push this forward. But we'll get there. It's not a hurry now anymore. So next year, I really want to get Ship Mrs. Brahms done as well, because and then I've got 2 Warhammer 40k cosplays, and then I can start doing something else. Though I know myself, I'll probably do something else 40k, or I don't know yet. But yeah, you will be at the moment I'm learning how to code in MicroPython, so I can code the I tag for Ship Mrs. Brahms. So that it actually works and not just, a visual, just I can do that, but I want to make something like that. So anyways, you just came in when I was saying goodbye because I can't do anything else at the moment. So let me see if there's anybody else at the moment. Let me pause my music for a sec. Let me see if there's anybody to raid, because normally there isn't that much. Ooh, Evil Ted. Evil Ted is live. Let me have a look, see what else. There's only a few people here, but you know, it's always nice to stream, to raid someone, to send you everywhere. Yeah, I think it might be going to Evil Dead. Might as well. He's doing something. I think he's doing something. Oh, he's working on a. But he's working on a Sisters of Battle as well. So that would be cool. Right. Let's send the small amount of people that I have here. But anyway, I want to say thank you for everybody that's been here. All the new people, Agent Crush, Saf, all those people that were here and were you know, joining in. Feel free to follow so you know next week when I go live. Like I said, it's always a little bit of in the weekend. It's either the Saturday or the Sunday. I can never 100% say when. Sometimes I might be doing stuff on Saturday and I won't be able to stream. Like this weekend, I had to put my car in the garage. And I just had to wait around to see when I could pick it up. And, you know, you never know when you're going to be done. So I don't have to do other things like shopping and stuff. All the boring shit that you do as an adult. So, I'm going to say let's raid. Say hi to Evil Tat for me. And see you next week. He doesn't have raids on. That's really fucking annoying.